You went independent recently. You dropped I'm Not Supposed to Be Here independently. And for you, do you feel like this is the most success you've ever had?
I mean, definitely like numbers wise, yes. But it's tough, dude. It's like, uh, I don't know, dude. I try not to think about it. It's like, it's, I've had moments like in the past too. I definitely, this album, like for sure surpassed my expectations, and it's an exciting time. Like it feels like I hit like a new level with it, but I'm still so far from like, where I know I'm supposed to be. So I don't know. I just try to take it, and as much as like it's exciting, like the new levels or just bring in like higher levels to reach,
Right.
but it's different because it's like it's not as many like when I was starting out, everything was happening for the first time. Like I remember like my first sold out show, fucking Middle East upstairs. Like
Right.
I was 17. Like I don't know if I've had like a high as high, like hearing the first Token chant. Like
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
done
yeah.
bigger shows,
Right.
whatever, but those early on moments were like more what the fuck. These moments like are sick, and they're especially sick because they come from a really real place. Like this album is like it's just the truth, bro.
Yeah,
Right.
Like
yeah.
it's
Right.
like so it feels very meant, and it feels very like fulfilling. But I can't say I'm just like high as fuck,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
walking
yeah.
around like I'm just trying to like keep my head down and keep it moving.
So let's talk about Friends. I want to dive into that because your man's. This is the same person from verse 1 to verse like the
No,
end.
two different people.
Two different people.
Yeah.
All right. So the first one, first friend, took advantage, quote unquote, of a girl, right? Uh, Now did this girl accuse him of anything, or was it just the way that you ingested that information?
I've always like I shouldn't say I've like within the past like maybe like 4 years, I've always like felt it, the relationship between like an artist and their fan, especially like for me, where it's like we were talking about earlier, like I might not be like known to everybody in the world, but the people who come to
God
the
bless you.
shows, like the music is,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
like it means a lot to them. It's more than just like they like the sound of it. It's
Right.
like a lot
Right.
of people feel like they know me, which I do feel like I didn't realize it early on, but I do feel like it comes with a responsibility, and I can't help but feel weird sometimes when like
Yeah.
my boys are trying to like get with fans, and
Yeah.
like because and I know that can come off like holier than thou. When I was younger,
You
groupies
probably
were
would have
everything,
done the same shit.
and I have,
Right.
and but I guess just like understanding what it is more, and there's different levels of fans, I guess, but I always feel like, in the first verse, this girl said like she would have killed herself if it wasn't for me.
Wow.
Right, right.
That and you hear shit like that, and your brain just goes like, I don't think so, but
Right.
you got to take it for service,
Right.
and
People said that about Travis Scott, and I think he's in.
all
Like,
right.
motherfucker, Travis Scott, like I ain't never like. Anyway,
Yeah,
keep going.
but for someone to tell me that bro just wants to sneak in, and fucking, I don't fuck with Travis.
I
But
like Travis Scott. He ain't never made no life changing music.
You never know, man.
Like 25 seconds ago, like the fuck are all the other niggas I know? Like what the fuck are you talking about? But anyway,
It's a good song.
It's a good song, but
Great song.
I just like to get drunk to it.
But like that the someone tells you that, and then like from
Yeah.
perspective, someone from my town, or like someone my homie, just if she's pretty, like it's just gonna be like,
He gonna try to get right.
yeah. And it it was something that like I didn't know how to I didn't know if I was tweaking. Like, people get with groupies, like like
you don't fuck fans.
I don't currently fuck fans.
Currently, I like that.
When I was younger, I fucked fans.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
as you should.
It was difficult. It's multi-layered, but that one situation just didn't sit well with me, because it's like, I wonder what that like woman thinks when she wakes up, and does the music still mean the same, or is her memory with me like she just met this guy for the first time, that like the music changed her life, but then she wakes up the next day and she just like fucked his friend, and like he probably knows. Like, I just wonder like what the thinking is in the morning.
That was a you thing.
Yeah, I mean, that verse is based on a lot of different situations that I've had. Right. So that specific one, no, there was no like blowing up at me, like, or like hearing some like crazy shit, but taking advantage is an interesting like term, because like it's great, like, did he take advantage of the opportunity?
Right.
Like,
I mean, look, I seen an interview years ago when I was like a teenager, talking about Mace and his run, and like Mace was, all the women love Mace. You know what I mean? The thing about rap, the type of rap that I like growing up, it was like you either wanted to be the rapper, like you wanted to be the guy, and the girls wanted to fuck the guy, right? Mace was that guy in that regard. Like, I had my little Seiko watch, throwing it up in the sky like it was a rollie. Throw your rollies in the sky. You know what I mean? All this shit. Like, I had waves because of Mace, like all of that. And some dude on Mace's camp early on was like, dog, I used to get mad pussy because of Mace. He was like, yo, look. Oh, you trying to fuck Mace? You got to fuck me first.
Oh, my God.
So when you said that in the song, it immediately brought my mind to that. And I'm like, well, what's wrong with that? Right? Yeah. Look, I'm never going to be famous. That's my man, though.
That's my man.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, hey.
And then it's also, if you kind of make like a, conscious decision to be like, well, let me do this so I could try to get to the guy. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
In fact, bro, listen. In fact, it's a good thing, because she didn't get fucked twice that night. You know what I'm saying?
God bless.
To who? Right? But what I'm saying is, she might have wanted you and settled for dog.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Or let me paint a different scenario, which that scenario. Or she's obsessed with the music, and if a friend comes and says, to her, it's just like, wow, it's the homie. Like, I want to hear about like what he's like in real life. Like, tell me about it. I'm just saying, there's different types of fans. Like, I don't know Mace fans. Like, there's different levels of Token fans, but there are some Token fans that do not come to fuck Token. They come to tell Token that this song changed their life. Like, and it's not every fan. Don't get me wrong. I'm not holier than thou. Like,
some of them be wanting to fuck Token.
Some of them be wanting to fuck Token. But, and that's okay.
Token can't even say it. He can't even say it.
Let's go. Talk your shit, my boy.
But yeah, I feel like we covered it.
Nah, but I love that. And the second verse, you talk about your mans who was on the rise with you at the beginning, and then you catapulted past him
beyond,
and y'all still had a relationship. This person, I'm assuming it's a real person, because you don't fabricate shit. Are you still friends with Dog?
Yeah.
And did he hear the record?
We haven't talked about it if he did. Sometimes I throw in like tiny little, like, I'll lie about the age by a couple years just so he can be like, oh, it's not me.
It's not me. I like that. I like that. That's good.
I had this one song on 2 albums before this one, and this verse was like pretty much based on one friend, but there's another friend that like I took some details from. And they both approached me. I said, no, it's about him. I said, no, it's about him. Which I'm not proud of, but like, but I don't know, bro. Like, sometimes like when I'm writing and like a story comes to mind that feels like important, or not even before it feels important, if it just feels like, damn, like this might fuck up some shit.
Yeah.
It feels like, and I like hesitate. It feels like that. I feel like I could be wrong, but I feel like that is the reason I'm supposed to do it.
Yeah.
Because no one else is gonna be honest about this shit. You know, no one else is gonna want to like possibly like make that relationship like weird or whatever. So I don't know. I feel like, you know, I have had like a lot of unique experiences, and I haven't had the craziest life. Like, you know, I grew up in Salem and Marblehead.
Right.
You know, but from the perspective, the experiences that I've had that are unique, I feel like that's why I'm here to tell those. And like, there are a lot of people who grow up like me who relate to those, and it just feels weird to like, I feel like, yes, like some people like me because I can like do the rap shit, but I feel like my real purpose is to share these stories and to make people like, I don't know, think about that type of shit.
Yeah.
I think that's I agree with you. I think that the rap shit is what got me interested, but the stories is what got me like engaged for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the stories is character building.
Yeah.
Right.
You be locked in for real.
Yeah, you look at a motherfucker and you're like, all right, well, he could rap. I know it's like there's a lot of motherfuckers who could rap, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, but nigga, like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, you know what I mean? So when you're giving me real instances of your life and the fact that you just told us you don't make up no names, you a different type of motherfucker.
No, I need to. I'm not proud of this.
Did you watch the whole review that we gave this? Like,
I watched.
YouTube?
I seen a clip.
Now, if you look on, I want you to go look at the YouTube and then hit me up about it later.
Okay.
Because we was like, it can't be Sarah. Like, who the fuck is, like, we was putting names out. So earlier when you came through with the Coca-Cola bottle that said Haley, did we say Haley? Was Haley one of the names?
I don't
think
even
we said
remember.
that. We said
But
Gemma.
that's funny that it says Haley.
We said Gemma, Jenna.
Yeah,
we was like,
it was mad different.
I'm like, whoever the fuck this bitch is, right? Like, but it's actually really Sarah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, now everyone knows it's actually Sarah, so now people are gonna like. I just
go back and try to like.
Yeah, people who know you for real, who was there.
The people from my high school.
Yeah, they know who Sarah is.
Right.
Has Sarah reached out to you?
No.
Nah.
No.
When was the last
You
time
ain't
you
here.
spoke
That
to
was
her?
the last time. The last time was in the gym.
Yeah. Well, I think what did I see?
Oh no, it was after the gym.
Oh no. No. That's where the story ends. I didn't hit. No, we never fucked, dude. I was
never
virgin.
actually fucked.
I was a virgin during that time. That's what's so crazy about the story. But no,
like,
she ended up working at Starbucks. I've seen her at Starbucks a couple times.
Get my coffee, bitch. Yeah. Like yeah.
Not Sarah's out here making venties.
Give me a fucking macchiato.
Two different Starbucks, which is interesting.
Wow.
Like usually you get your Starbucks run and then you're done, but she went from Starbucks to Starbucks, I feel.
Some people like that job. I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna hold you. I got a family member who's a teacher. Actually, she's a principal. And she was like, my favorite job ever was working at Starbucks. And I'm like, that's insane.
But did she bounce from Starbucks to Starbucks?
I mean, shit.
Well,
maybe the other one was more lit. You know what I mean? We don't fucking know.
And now we know a lot more about Sarah and why she do what she do.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Maybe she likes Starbucks. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Magic Johnson and all of that.
Anyway. Yo, you just said something that you was like, oh yeah, like my life hasn't been really interesting or crazy or anything like that. But you got a record called Caught on Camera.
Oh.
Yeah. That, yeah.
Yeah, explain yourself, Toke.
Caught on camera. You really be like diving in the catalog.
Yeah,
I didn't expect to be. Can I preface this with like not everything I've done I'm like proud of.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Nah, but you talk about it, so it's
yeah.
not. It's not about it you being proud of it. It's just about that was your experience.
Yeah, and let me just say, I'm not judging you at all.
No,
like it's not like explain yourself, Toke. You about to be on punishment for 3 weeks. I'm just trying to understand like what was going on, brother.
Caught on Camera was a pretty like crazy time in my life. Was touring a lot, and I was with this girl I was on and off with, and was like it was my first girlfriend ever, like my first like legitimate girlfriend ever.
Yeah.
And we were like long distance. She actually like lived in Colorado, I lived in Massachusetts but traveled a lot, and sometimes she would like come on the road, and you know, I gave her my phone, and back then the hidden folder didn't have a password.
Yeah, it was just
which
hidden,
is like,
fake hidden.
why are you calling it hidden? It's not hidden.
There's a hidden folder?
Yes. There's a hidden.
Where's that at?
I'll show you
It's
after.
supposed to be hidden.
It's supposed to. Well, now it's a bit more hidden, but yeah, she just like found a bunch of videos on there.
Wow.
So hold on, you willingly gave her a phone? Like, yes, she's not gonna find anything.
Yeah, I didn't think about.
No, hold on.
I
So,
didn't
hold
think
on.
about
Yeah, no,
these
hold on.
things.
Hold the fuck up. You knew this shit didn't have a password, and you gave her the phone, and you knew you had a hidden folder.
My brain was in other places. It usually is, and
That's insane.
And yeah, I feel bad. Yeah.
Oh,
Such is life.
well then.
The crazy thing is, if I'm really gonna give it up, she started tweaking at me, for right, like
Yeah.
not only like saying like, oh, I thought this day you were here, but calling me like a weirdo because I filmed, but I would never film if the girl didn't want me to film,
Right.
you know, but she was what hurt more so she was calling me like a weirdo, and I know I'm not a weirdo.
Right.
And what do you guys know who Hobson is? He's like he's a rapper I used to tour with.
And I heard the name.
I said, you want to know why I really filmed? And she was like, why? And I was like, Hobson told me every time you have sex, you have to film it, because if you get really famous, and if those girls tell you, or if those girls like say you did some shit later on that you didn't, you have proof that. And I just thought of that in the moment.
Look at you.
But honestly, that's actually. Did he tell you that?
No. But
Oh my God!
I'm good at freestyling.
I was actually about to say that's actually real good.
Yeah,
piece
that
of
is
advice.
a real good piece of advice.
Sounds believable.
So you can tell your protege that later.
I don't intend to.
He's gonna tell him, look.
He's like, hey, listen, nigga. If you gonna fuck on camera, okay? I like that. You know what I mean?
I don't think that's advice Toke gonna give. He gonna be like, look, man, stay away from your fans. They're just fans. Keep them as your fans.
That's actually not a bad. That's not a bad piece of advice, though. For you know what I mean? Because like you got some. Look, certain people get into your life, like not your life, but like your type of life for different reasons, right?
Yeah.
Some motherfuckers don't want to be the greatest rapper. Some motherfuckers don't want to. We was talking about that earlier. Some people don't want to do it for the respect. They just want to do it because they want to be lit, and they're good enough to be lit. And what does being lit come with? Women, money, lifestyle, right? That might be the reason why they in it. Those are the motherfuckers who's gonna fuck. You know what I mean? And they gonna fuck every single chance they get. So for a motherfucker like that, it's not a bad piece of advice. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Now, wait, now has there been any time where somebody threw it at you and you was just like, nah?
Nah, but let me finish my thought.
Go ahead.
Motherfuckers like that. Nah, motherfuckers like that. While they fucking old girl, be like, tell me you wanted to do this.
Oh my God.
You be like, I want to do this, right? Hey, go ahead and accuse me of anything. I'm just gonna play the video. Just saying.
It's not terrible advice.
No,
That's
it's
what I'm
not.
saying. That's what I'm saying. It's not terrible advice. I'm just saying I've never met anybody to give anybody that type of advice.
Now, did she believe you?
But
Say again?
Did she believe you?
I mean, this was years ago. I haven't,
Yeah.
Does my first
No,
girlfriend?
like, did she believe you?
At
when
the
you,
time.
when
yes, she
you said
did.
That?
She was
was
like,
like,
all right,
okay,
okay, I
well,
get it.
that
as
makes
she
sense.
should.
Yeah.
As she should.
Yeah, we got
You
we
would've got the
we went to a
illest
Korean
selfie.
restaurant right afterward. It was delicious. It was great. You ever have a bibimbap?
A what?
A bibimbap?
Nah, bro.
Bimbimbap's are amazing.
I never had
A
one
what now?
before.
A beam bomb?
A bibimbap.
Beam bomb.
Yeah,
Bop.
they're delicious.
What is that?
So that kind of calmed the tension a bit.
That's
between us.
crazy.
Shout out to you, man. You figured it out.
Yo,
Well, no, I
this is
didn't.
why.
For the moment.
This is why they say you could just feed a woman and everything will be fine. Like what?
That Korean barbecue was slapping.
Look.
You know what I mean? The beam bop. and then she forgot. You heard?
The baby bump.
Let's go.
But no, what I was asking was, has there ever been an instance where a fan, a groupie, whoever, whatever, has thrown it at you and you be like, nah, chill out. No.
Yeah, of course.
You got standards.
Yeah.
Now, but what makes you be like, nah, chill out? I'm all set.
A billion reasons, bad breath, bad
Oh,
outfit.
nah.
No, I'm kidding.
Bad outfit?
But I mean,
I like that.
I
I like
He said,
that.
I don't
Honestly.
really like the way you put this together.
It's like you
don't qualify.
You told yourself to walk out the crib looking like this today. Like that's what you thought was lit.
an outfit does do a lot.
You thought you could get token looking like this,
I don't say things like this.
but you should.
All jokes aside,
You gotta put your wrestler voice on.
If I'm like dealing with somebody, and I usually like to bring them on the road with me and enjoy these moments with like someone that's like deeper than just like a one night thing.
Oh, so you a relationship type dude. You like having a girlfriend.
This is where it begins to get tricky because
because I was gonna say I didn't get that from the music.
I want to say yes to this.
I get that from you. I ain't gonna hold you. I get that you like to have a girlfriend.
I like
it. Your life just
still
doesn't always mesh
yeah
with
I'm
that.
I'm like, it's tricky because like, yes, I'm just so, I can't care about something as much as I should because of how much I care about this shit. Like my whole existence goes into this shit. And I am like a connecting person. I like, dude, since I was doing like, I'm not like a big like one night stand fucking like it's been a while since I've like been that person. I'm really just like not, it just doesn't like do it for me anymore. I like to have like a deep connection, someone like I deeply care about, but it's tough for me to like fully commit because I just feel like if the next like time I'm a boyfriend, I've only been a boyfriend twice, like in a legitimate relationship, and the next time I'm gonna be a boyfriend, like I want to be a fucking great boyfriend, like, and I genuinely just think like I don't care enough now. Like I've recently tried, and it was recently like, let me just fully try to do this, like give her grace of like not understanding certain, like the rap shit. I like people who don't understand the rap shit. Don't come from the, I like to like the divide or whatever.
Right. The Haleys of the world.
But the Haleys of the world. But it's just tough, bro. I just like feel like I'm not, a boyfriend should be like giving, and I'm just not giving enough. Like in this time, like I'm just like too in love with this other thing. And so rather than like pretend to be like a boyfriend, I usually just end up like cutting it off because I just feel like I'm gonna hurt them in the long run.
So rap is your girlfriend.